Hello again. Today we will see the Hunter Classic, probably the most realistic game out there all these years. Let's take a look at the menu, and then we will see some gameplay. As, Currency, store, two types of currency. One is that you can get with money or by playing, doing quests, but you can also win the money currency after being good in competitions. So basically, you hunt birds, ground, and semi water animals. I mean, like buffaloes that go in the water. There are many species, 30 plus, with different techniques, habitats, and they try to bring it as close to the natural animal behavior in the forests and wildlife. So weapons. There are all kind of weapons, even muzzle loaders, shotguns, rifles, stronger, weaker, bows, crossbows, handguns, revolvers, pistols, even drilling weapons. I think it's the last release of a gun. Ammos for that weapon, sights for weapons, even for crossbows. Dogs. There are three type of dogs. Is the retrievers for small game and birds. So you can command the dog to bring you back the prey. The bloodhounds that can smell blood after you shot a target, and so let's suppose that they bled out. And pointers. This can track you down prey and point it at you. Lures for trapping, kind of trapping animals. No trapping, bring them closer to a spot. Collars. Bait is something like lures. Decoys, especially for mallards. It's same like collars, but it's automated. Clothing. There in this game there are different areas to play. They are kind of copycat from the real world. So clothing depends on what area you play. Let's say for snow is different than a full grass area. You get bonus vision reduction from the animals. Backpacks for more storage. Upgrades, some combination of all the above. There are also tents, tree stands, stuff that will make you hunt easier. Tents for fast teleport after you place them on a spot on the map. And also vehicles, zips. You can test the game for free with a small rifle and shotgun. You can kill many animals with those guns. So if you want the full experience of the game, You study the basic weapons, buy one, two weapons. I bought, let's say I spent like 20 or 30 euros to buy some basic stuff, or even advanced, I can say. And there is something like subscription. But after buying those weapons you want, that you have forever, you just need like 5 euros to have unlimited ammo for them for 1 month. The prices are around there. People was complaining that the game is expensive, but it's not. You just buy some stuff you want and then play. You can even easily farm GM dollars, and have the ammo that you need at your weapons. But anyway, the options you get are pretty good. There are a really good job done by the developers in this game. Uh, let's move to the gameplay. It also has multiplayer. Before we go to gameplay, let's see the multiplayer game. There are constantly rooms here. Here are the competitions and missions. So you pick something that you want to hunt, feral hog. You see the available competitions. Some competitions are locked. They say that it will start at a specific date. They are all timed, and from here you can get EM dollars. That's worth more. Here are the missions, regular missions. You farm GM dollars from that. There are a lot of them. So let's move to some gameplay. Here are here are the reserves. They have even kangaroos. Icy area. Watery area with mallards. Go to the kangaroos. For example, there are two spawn points. In the info you can see around the spawn point what animals spawn most. The game also have a good wiki that that's all you need to play the game. I use it a lot to find out what type of gun to use for each um, animal I want to hunt, because there is also the ethical hunting. That means that you can't go kill a bird, duck with a 300 bolt action rifle, because let's say that the only thing you will find in kind of real life it's only the feathers. You will destroy all the meat. I like this part of the game. Of course, you can kill them with any weapon, but you won't get the game points and rewards. Kangaroos. The only downside I can see in this game is that you need a lot of patience and not move really fast. So basically your character, the faster he moves, the more noise he makes, the easier it can be detected from the animals and they start running. There are also animals that may attack you, like moose and bears. They can kill you, so just have that in mind. Here is my dog. It's a pointer. Okay. I know this area over there are some rabbits and foxes, and at this side is some kangaroos. So I want to also show you how the dog works. I will show you some hunting with it. And maybe we find some kangaroos also later, depending on the length of the video. Right here we are at the starting camp position, and we can change our equipment. You can change the equipment when you are far away from here. So I have a crossbow. Crossbows can kill almost anything in the game with the ethical way, but it's hard to find, hard to hit. You need to be really close. Let's take some bird shots for the rabbits. I think we can kill rabbits also with buckshot. They are better because they hit in a longer range. If you wanna test the weapons, there is also in some reserves there are some shooting ranges. You can test a lot of stuff there. Here are the clothing. I forgot to tell you that in cold areas you need to wear warm clothes, or else you get cold and start shaking, and even you can die if you stay too long. And in hot areas like this one I'm playing right now, you need water bottles, but most of these are free per turn of game. Okay, we'll take the pointer dog. Our box shots, scope. We don't need the revolver. Let's go. Let me lower the volume a bit. I think that's times 8 scope. There are even scopes that you can zoom more. Or also very useful the rangefinder binoculars. You can see the distance in meters and feet. That's useful especially with bows and crossbows, but with other weapons also. At the bottom right corner of the screen, you can see the stance of the hunter. So you basically try to don't make sound. Even field contact, eye contact matters. So let's say if an animal is right there and you are in his vision without obstacles, easier to spot you than hiding behind a tree or a rock or laying down. Also, almost all animals can smell you. You can see the direction of the wind with some buy-to-play items. But what I do mostly is to watch the leaves of the trees. There are not a lot of leaves there, it's harder to see. But in most reserves it works. Okay, let's use the dog. Here are the commands of the dog. Come here, stay, sit, lay down, get out of, into blind. It's the tents and the hiding places you can get. Track rabbits, birds, fox, geese, coyote, deer felines that I have not unlocked yet. In the second level, foxes, geese, coyote can also track rabbits. No, sorry, rabbits on, so we select that. So we will handle with with the dog right now. Uh, One thing that many people don't like in this game is that the player moves really slow. Even if you run, like right now, it's kind of slow because the reserves are kind of big. The dog right now is moving slowly because it has sent some prey, so it's better to stay low and follow it. Of course, you can hunt without dogs, and dogs can't hunt. See the icon on the bottom right? That's a sense of a prey. So he's pointing me to a rabbit right now. The rabbit moved, so he moved also. Or we may lost it because I was too close and scared it. Probably scared it. Of course you can hunt without a dog. Dogs can't. Oh, here's the rabbits and here rabbit holes. But dogs can't um, hunt all animals. So, but it's really helpful to go for hunt with the ones that you can. You can also, if you spot enough the animal, you get some info and level up. That's from observing it. Hold breath with space for more stable. It takes some time depending on your level. So there are skills that you can level up. Even with guns, the more you hunt with a gun, the better and more stable it is. You spooked an animal. Yes, it was the rabbit the dog found earlier. Okay, let's try to kill one. Just hide in the burrow. The dog is moving slowly because there is prey around. You see that blue thing? You can. That's your gadget, your tablet. I don't remember the name. When you find tracks like animal poop or footprints or blood, you can identify it with us. Species European rabbit, state roaming. You see more clues there? That is the color is even bigger because it's the same track. New tracks are just like the first we saw. It's from different animal. Where's the dog? Here's the dog. He's pointing us to a rabbit, probably. That I can't see. I'm very close. I think I will spook it. Still pointing. Many rabbit holes here. What's up, Doc? Because the rabbits hide the rabbit holes, the dog can even point on the hole. That's the only animal that hide in a hole in this game. So anyway, this game needs patience. Let's find some foxes. I will try to kill one to see how it's done. And retrieve it. I have a color in me just to show you how it works. This one is for turkeys. There are no turkeys from what I remember in this map. Mhm. They work, and the animal species. But I need the time to show you that. I think the dog has found the smell of a fox. On my gadget here, you can see the dog with a green circle. It's a GPS on his neck. I bought that for the dog with money. I think I have farmed that from some competitions. Didn't actually pay it. But I also check it with the command because it gets highlighted. You can see the dog up there in white diagram. Foxes have really good vision and smell, so it's really easy to scare them. You see, we just hear the sound. Your gadget help you identify the sound also and point it for a short time on the map. If you can see at the right, black circle flashing out. My graphics are in low settings because there is less grass. So I can find animals more easy. It's not sitting. He lost the rabbit. It's again. Yeah, he's going back. No, no, foxes. Arab foxes. Come here. Good boy. Foxes. Oh, he's on cooldown because he had spotted the fox. So we probably scared it again. Sometimes even I play with a dog. I just run on a hill and to try to have a better vision to track the prey. I know it's not that efficient because I make a noise, but it works. Let's see. Here we go. Feral goats. A pack of them. Female. You can see at the top right the info. I don't have the right weapon for this, but I will try to kill one. I think we could use one shot slug for this, but I didn't bring with me. You can also use the crossbow, but they are at 130 meters. Oh, don't move away. Wait me. I will try to stand up. It's risky. I will try to stand up. Not all the way though. Crouch position. We can approach them faster. Even a rabbit. We can give it a try at 50 meters with a backshot. You see the tracks are from those animals. Oh, it's looking at us. Oh, our dog scared it. No, the dog ran and scared them. That's sad. Good job, bro. Good job. Almost just before we shoot. Just before we shot it. Here they are now. Still running. Ah, fox. But we are really far. 200 meters. Anyway, not. I don't want to make this video long. Let's do some shooting. Just for fun. Because we didn't have any luck. Our dog helped us a lot in that. So that's basically it. Oh, another thing, you can't jump. You can't jump. Well, it's more in your mind, in the mind, but I would like to be able to jump. So after you shot the animal, you go harvest it with your gadget. It shows you statistics and when you where you shot it, and you harvest it and get some rewards. Thanks for watching. Play. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you want more action from this, I can make more videos. See ya.